Responsive web design is pretty awesome. It allows us to have one code base and serve many different kinds of devices and screen sizes. What if your designers come to you and they say, I want a carousel, and on large desktops, I want to be able to show these amazing, beautiful, detailed images. But when it goes to be on mobile, I want something simpler because they're not going to be able to see all that detail anyway, and we have a design that is better for mobile. But these images need to be completely different, not just different size, but the image is, in this case, square and simple. So we can't just depend on resizing the images here. So how would you go about solving that? It's actually very easy. You might be tempted to say, I'm going to figure out what kind of device the user's on, and I'm going to serve the images based on that. But this problem has actually already been solved in a responsive way, and it's so easy to implement. I'm going to show you in just a minute. Here we're in a typical Nuxt application, but this applies to any sort of application, whether you're on React or Quick, it will all work the same. Let's say we look at the page, and here this newsletter and banner that you see here are being served by Storefront UI. It is just plug and play. I just copied and pasted it from our docs. I'll link that in the description. The carousel is what we're interested in here. So where the magic happens is this picture element. The picture element allows us to set different source sets. Here you can see we have the different images. It also allows us to set a default image. And we can set different criteria depending on when we want to change the image. In this case, we're just going to use the width of the viewport. Just like any other media query, it will change depending on what the size of the viewport is. And here I'm just feeding in the path to the images. That could also come from a CDN or anywhere else. Now, let's take a look at something that we get free by using this sort of tactic. Let's open up the network tab here, and I'm going to do a refresh. So as you can see, we have small, 1, 2, and 3. Those are these 3 images. If the user is on a mobile device, they're not even going to download those larger images because those images aren't being shown. But if for whatever reason they change screens or the size of the screen changes and the responsive design kicks in, then and only then will they load these images. So you're also allowing the browser to do all of that heavy lifting for you by using this standard element. I hope you learned something, and let me know in the comments what you'd like us to cover in the future. I'll see you in the next one.